Hi everybody, it's Mars Illustrations here. I am so excited to be doing my first YouTube video. If you want to like and subscribe maybe, that would be awesome. If not, that's fine too. Just watching is cool because I'm very new to this. This is what we're doing today is going to be a character redesign. I'm going to be doing Starfire from Teen Titans. Lavender Town does these all the time, and I think they're so interesting and fun because I'm a huge character design geek. I love it so much, and I think she is too. So I'm kind of taking this idea from her. I hope she doesn't mind if she ever even sees this. Oh my goodness. But right now I'm just redrawing the Teen Titans costume so that any changes that are made to the second outfit, my design, you will know aren't stylistic. They're actual character design choices that are made consciously and whatnot. But yes, okay, so right now I'm just doing the line work. I think she's so cute. There's a lot of aspects of her character that I think are really fun and easy to include into her costumes. One of those that I implement a lot are that she, like Superman, is kind of gains power from light in the sun, and I think that is a really good excuse or reason that DC uses to make her outfits a little on the skimpy side so that the sun can get to her skin and whatnot. Not that the thigh-high go-go boots are really getting any sunlight to her shins, but that's another can of worms. I'm really into her Teen Titans costume. But I'm a huge fan of skirts and high boots or high socks or whatever. But I do make quite a few changes. Right now, as you can see, I'm just kind of coloring in the line art. I color grabbed from the Teen Titans Starfire because I like her very bright saturated colors. I don't usually work with super saturated colors. I'm kind of a pastel kind of gal, but whenever I do end up working with them, when I was working with them for this, I thought, wow, this is kind of fun. Especially in her next costume, I used some very saturated colors. Here I am just kind of finishing up her outfit, filling in any missing spots. I had to speed the video up quite a bit because there is not a paint bucket tool in Procreate, which is it's fine because when you use paint bucket you kind of have to go around the outlines anyways, but it did make this process take a little bit longer than I was expecting for the video itself, not the drawing. And now you can see I'm coloring her hair. When I was coloring her hair, I, for some reason, had in my head really given her, pink hair. But her hair is a very deep burgundy red color, almost like a blood red, which I did not remember. I'm wondering if the Teen Titans Go Starfire has pink hair. I bet she does. That seems like a Teen Titans Go thing to do. I actually don't hate Teen Titans Go, but that's probably just because I'm so deprived of Teen Titans content that I'm willing to subject myself to anything. I know a lot of people don't like it. It's like a fun thing to do, to hate it. To hate it on the internet, but I don't mind it so much. Here I'm finishing up. Another aspect of her character that I kept a lot during the redraw, which you'll see coming up as soon as I'm done with this, is the fact that her character was introduced in the 1980s, and Starfire is very into fashion and aesthetics, and she just likes American Earth culture. She likes being fashionable, and so what I tried to incorporate into my redraw was very high athletic 1980s fashion. Something I think that Starfire would see on a mannequin and think I have to have that because she's that type of gal, I think, and I'm trying to draw according to her character, Now next up, when I drew the redraw of the original character, I started off with the line art. For this, I'm going to start off with the pre-sketch because I changed my mind a few times, and I kind of wanted to include those changes because I think it's important to the character design process. And also just to be honest with you guys that, like, obviously I don't know exactly what I'm doing as soon as I start drawing. Like, who does? Sometimes when I watch videos on YouTube and people are just like, my first idea was this and it came out perfect, I'm like, oh my gosh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? We all start somewhere. So the first outfit I kind of had her in was like a sports bra and leggings with cutouts, but I scrapped that pretty quickly. The one thing that I always thought didn't make super sense about the Teen Titans costume was the mini skirt. She can fly, so it seems kind of not the best idea, and the high boots, because if the point of her having her belly showing and her arms showing is that the sun can get to her skin and light can touch her skin, then why are her whole legs being covered up by these thigh-high boots? So to counteract that, I gave her shoes and socks where her whole legs are showing. I gave her workout shorts. I gave her a kind of athletic bikini top type thing, and I gave her a mesh off the shoulder top over that because like I said, I wanted to include the 1980s fashion, but I also wanted it to be kind of practical. And I think if she's like flying around shooting lasers at people and trying to like have the light touch her and whatnot, I think those are those add some really good benefits for her, you know, in fighting and also like just on her everyday life. That's what we need, like a casual DC comic where it's just like slice of life, hanging out, going out with your friends, Teen Titans. But I can wish all I want, I guess. I'm already on the line work for this. I'm kind of surprised. Well, obviously the video sped up, but I didn't mean to jibber jabber so much. But some other changes I made are I kept her fluffy hair. In the original 1980s Teen Titans, I didn't use it as a reference picture. She has this big, crazy, fiery, fluffy 1980s go-go girl hair. And I remember being very little, being obsessed with the TV show, going to find the comic online and being like, oh my god, why would they not include this in the show? Honestly, it's probably because it's just hard to animate flame hair constantly, but I don't know. They could have worked it in somehow. So I gave her big fire hair. I put it in the ponytail so that, you know, she could still be comfortable and get, you know, go on with her life and do her practical Starfire things that she does. I kept the fluffy bangs because I love the fluffy bangs. I think they're so much fun. I just love big fluffy hair. I have big fluffy hair, so I'm like, I can relate. Here I'm going into the coloring. If this is a very hard if, but if Tamaranian skin works the same as human skin, if you spend a lot of time outside the sun, it gets darker. And so I gave her a kind of nice burnt orange color, like a nice dark orange. I thought that would be very pretty. This was also inspired by the live action Teen Titans that hasn't, you know, aired her yet. They cast a black girl. Well, I think she's black. She's very, she has very rich dark skin as Starfire, and she looks gorgeous. And I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna go the Gamora route and kind of put very opaque color over her so that you can only really tell that she's POC because of her features, or if they're just gonna make her like a very nice dark orange. I think that would be really beautiful. And it makes a lot of sense for her character, like I said, because, you know, they're so, you know, interested in the light touching them so that they can be more powerful and whatnot. For her mesh shirt, I just kind of scribbled and then carved out where I wanted the shirt to be. I used the color green because I didn't really include the stones that she has, just because she doesn't really ever use them that I know of. Maybe she does and I just forgot or didn't pay attention, but I didn't feel the need to include them. They don't seem integral to her character. Here I am coloring her hair. I did decide to go with a lighter color, A, because like I said, I just really thought she had pink hair, and B, because again, if Tamaranians are like humans, their hair will get lighter if they spend more time in the sun. So I was thinking if she is an outdoorsy kind of gal, which she kind of is, she'll have nice tan, dark skin, and nice light hair, and I just think they complement each other really nicely. I was really happy with it. I do go in later and make her skin more orangey, because I do want to maintain the alien effect that the orange skin has. I also, here I am doing that now actually, yeah. See, so I make it a little bit more orange, like orange, not just like, oh, she's like very tan. Because I want to maintain the alien thing. Another way I did this was for her nose. Instead of giving her the cute turn-up-y nose that she has like in the modern comics, I gave her a more like flat, like nose slitty, alien style nose, like Voldemort, but not quite as creepy. She kind of has it like that in Teen Titans. Every now and then, like, you'll catch it. So I just kind of wanted to accentuate it more, like make it more flat. So yeah, there she is. I was pretty happy with it. I'm not one to think that like a revealing outfit is problematic for a superhero if it's functional. I think she could fly around and fight crime in this outfit. I also, as you can see, added some yellow and flames around her hair to really accentuate that it's supposed to be fire. And yeah, I was really happy with it. Thanks for watching. Comment any opinions on it down below. And if you have any characters that you would like me to redesign, let me know. I'm probably going to finish the Teen Titans series first, so if you have any Teen Titans you want me to do, yeah. Go ahead and follow me on any of my social media if you like my work. I'm a post on Instagram the most, and my Patreon is also Mars Illustrations. Thanks for watching so much, and bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed.